This video's different. As you can tell, it's just a webcam. Sorry, you're gonna hear the fan. It is fucking hot in my room. I need something to cool me down. Especially because it's about to get heated. Not because I'm angry. Well, I am a little bit, but there's a lot I want to talk about. There's a lot. Cancel culture. The copyright issues, there's a lot about them. Mainly cancel culture right now. That is what I'm the most worried about. Now, let's just start off with this. I started YouTube in 2011. Technically 2011. Now, it's nothing like it is right now. I was just some kid with a camera that was inspired by people doing stop motion with Sonic plushies. 100%. That's literally it. So I tried doing my own without stop motion because I was like young and I didn't know how that even worked, and I was definitely way too lazy. So I just recorded myself playing with them and giving them voices, and it is, oh my god, it is adorable. And also embarrassing. Now that is besides the point. That is not what I'm here to talk about today. It has been my dream for a while, or should I say it really was my dream for a while, to become a YouTuber. Back then, things were not, at least I don't think, as scary as they are now. I might have just been numb to it. Really. I might have just been numb. Or just dumb. Another word that rhymes. But both equally applicable. And didn't realize how scary it is. Because I'll talk about what I know the most of, and then I'll go into stuff that I'm worried about. It's gotten to the point where this is something I wanted to do, and I started wanting to do it again, become a YouTuber, and then, of course, I do sometimes get bored and want to take a break, but there's something that has been lingering over me and scaring the fucking tits off me, and it's obviously a long shot away from where I'm at right now, but it still scares me. And this is, what I'm talking about is cancel culture. Now, before I was worried mostly about failure. Like, oh, this won't work. It won't work for me. I'll never make it. There's too much competition. There's too many people that are better at what they do, and than I could ever be better than at what I do. And that was a fear for a long time. Then I realized you can't. Markiplier said this too, but you really can't compare you should not compare yourself to other people. It is the worst thing you can do, because all that's going to happen is you're either going to put yourself above the person or below the person. You will never see eye to eye if you compare your flaws and successes with someone else's. You'll never reach eye to eye. That just won't happen. So, of course, he said it a little differently, but that's my thoughts on the matter. So I need to stop. I can't keep looking at people that have more subs and more experience and be like, I'll never get there. I haven't tried. I haven't really tried. And now, what really scares me is like, okay, I say I do get there. You're then a target for cancel culture. You're a target for people that just basically want clout. And people will do that. People are willing to ruin people's days, lives even, for it. For attention. And it's sad, but I understand. I get it. What's the worst part about it is that people don't really question it, and the people that don't really question the opposition for someone. Like, say a big YouTuber gets accused of this, and someone writes a emotionally appealing letter Of course, it has to be someone that's close to the person, which is what's scary about it, is that you don't know who's going to do this, but someone has to be close to someone. Then they'll write an emotionally appealing letter to appeal to people who have been hurt in the past, who have been... so that they... for empathy and more hatred, because people who have been hurt in the past, when it triggers that, when someone says something that's emotionally appealing, and like, oh, they did this to me, and then you remember something that someone did to you, and then you're angry because it's bringing up those emotions. Not the emotions you have for the actual person, but the emotions that rise in you in the past from someone else. Which, that's what I think is the main cause for it, is that people feel this emotion from something that hurt them in the past, and they relate it to... and then they direct it towards the person that is being accused of hurting someone. Now, I'm not saying that people's accusations against popular people are false, but I'm really worried about it now, because there's many people. Michael Jackson, I don't know a lot about it, so I won't give my opinion on it, but I will say right now, I'm not sure if it was cancel culture or not. Michael Jackson's accused of horrible things. People came out and said it, but there's just so much. There's so much. And I won't say everyone, like O.J. Simpson, I don't know. There's lots of evidence, police evidence, pointing towards him killing someone, which is why I'm more hesitant, I'm less reluctant to say that it was cancel culture. I'm pretty sure he killed someone. Who else? There's just so many people. And the issue is, it's the he said, she said thing. People eat sob stories up. They really do. People are like, oh my god, how could they do this to you? You poor ugh, voice crack. You poor thing. And it's, people feed on that. And then it's like, those people feel better. Who was it that said this? Pro Jared said something like this. Well, maybe he didn't. Now that I think about it, god damn it, this was pointless. Anyways, I think he said something along the lines of this. I might be wrong. I might be paraphrasing something. But I believe people... First off, what's true is people don't like to be wrong. So people would rather stick with the more popular belief than have contradicting ones. Because what happens, and the fears that people have, which are then, of course, confirmed true, is that if you have any opposing belief towards someone or something that has a very passionate opposing belief towards you, what you're going to say, people will shut you down. And it's horrible that people won't even try to shift their opinions. People won't hesitate. They won't try to shift their opinions at all towards the losing side, the quote-unquote losing side. Because at the time, people that are being accused of this stuff usually take a moment to react, as anyone would. If you're being falsely accused of horrible things, it's just like one day you wake up and it's like, great, now I'm being accused of rape. Like, this was not in my day plan. In fact, I haven't even ate breakfast yet. Like, how am I going to deal with this? So you take a load off and you fucking leave for a while to figure out, to sort things out and figure this all out, which has to be traumatizing. I'm just saying that right now. There has to be some mental damage, because that's such a horrible thing to be put through. There's so much panic, and now you're going to be paranoid that something that's going to... Well, actually, chances of it happening again are probably less, truthfully, because of the fact that you got out of one of them. If something else happens like this, you'll probably get out of it easier, and people will be more likely to believe you, hopefully, again, just in case something does happen. Or maybe actually not, because if the same accusation happens again from another person, people might believe the other person, because now there's two people against one. It's a long thing. Anyways, I lost what I was talking about. But people do like to... I will admit, I don't like saying opposition. I've started, as of recently, speaking my mind, saying what I want to say about opposition, without any hesitation. If I think something's weird, or it's like... if I think something's weird, or it's trying to appeal to people so that people will follow their beliefs. If it's biased, is what I'm saying. I start to have, like, like, what's going on? Like, this is very clearly trying to guilt trip people, trying to make people to appeal to emotion, and it's fucked up. It really is. That people will do such horrible things just for a little bit of fame and attention. And it's sad, really. Next number one issue is the copyright system. Now, I've seen from the YouTubers Union and from a YouTuber I subscribe to, George Sprave. He's funny. He makes weapons, okay? He is the potion seller of handmade weapons, okay? You can't handle his weapons, okay? They're too strong. And it's great. It's just so good. He has the slingshot channel. That's usually what he specified in before. But he's kind of moved to bows and sharp boys, little sharp projectiles. But you know, not guns, because Germany apparently you can't have guns in Germany. So that's why he does what he does. He's good at it. But I learned from the YouTubers Union that they are seriously trying to talk to Google and YouTube and just get fair. Like, they're not demanding, I might link this stuff in the description, by the way. They're not demanding much. They're not demanding really anything at all. All that they're demanding is fair and definitely doable. Right now, YouTube is at Google, the Google that owns YouTube, is like, it's abusing the system. It's not really making the platform function for the people, but more for the advertisers. That's what I'm trying to think of. The advertisers and the money makers. So music producers can basically do whatever they want and get away scot-free, which means basically they can claim any video that you have, no matter how small it is. And I mean, obviously AI is doing this for the most part. I think. I want to assume it's only AI, but I don't know. For the most part, AI is doing this. AI picks up a few seconds of your song. I understand that. That actually recently happened with an Observer video, so I had to cut that out and re-upload it. But that's fine. And I understand that. You know, the AI, it hears a few seconds. It's like, oh, this is copyrighted, and then it will clip it, and then you gotta do something about it. I get that. Now, what I think is bullshit is that there's no warning about it. You don't get warned about a copyright strike. The second the AI picks up on a copyrighted song, it's demonetized. There's no, like, hey, there's copyrighted content detected. If you don't fix this in the next 30 minutes, like, that seems reasonable, your video will get demonetized. And I'm like, okay, that's reasonable. But what happens is it's instant, and for just as little as, like, 5 or 10 seconds of song, even less than that sometimes, your entire video gets claimed. No matter how long it is. It could be 20 hours long and like 5 seconds. You could be walking outside vlogging, and then some cafe music picks up in the background, and boom, your video's claimed. Your video's claimed. The entire video goes to them. I hate that. That is not fair at all. That definitely should be fixed. That needs to be like, you need to nerf that, YouTube. Nerf that. And really, the only reason why I did fix this was because I was so upset. Because I was so upset about this. And it wasn't really the fact that it got copyrighted, because obviously I'm not making music, I'm not making money off this. What I didn't like is they put ads on the video. Now, I'm a starting YouTuber channel, right? You don't want ads on your videos. People are going to get deterred by that, because my content's not fucking God tier. No one's going to sit through ads and be like, yeah, I can't wait to watch more. They're going to be like, oh god, nope, different video. I thought that's what's going to happen, okay? I know. Which is why I was like, okay, first off, fix it. But the other reason was like, I'm like, fuck you guys. I put a lot of time, not so much effort, but a lot of time into this video and trauma. How are you going to claim it for just 15 seconds of song? Fuck you. And that's really why, that's the main reason why I did it. Now, The main issue is, and I gotta do more research on this, so I might do a follow-up video to some of these things. The main issues I have with this is the fact that, they do some unspoken things that aren't in the, or, well, maybe not clearly spoken. Now, I definitely do need to do more research, and I will 100% research terms and conditions and all this shit. 1 second, I just... my throat got really dry. Or I sucked in a fly. I'm not sure. By the way, that's not a bug on my wall, by the way. That's a hole. So, in case you're wondering, yeah, there's no bug on my wall. Fuck, that cough completely fucked my train of thought up. It derailed it. Apparently, supposedly, people... Obviously, this new system has deterred a lot of content creators, namely older content creators that were used to the way things were, because now it appeals, this new system appeals to regular upload rates. Like, if you're not uploading, like, every single day, consistently, or every other day, if you're not uploading, like, at least, like, 3 times a week, you're getting fucked. It's just not good. Like, it's now, because what determines the new system, I'm sure they've heard about it, is it's click-through rate and watch time. Click-through rate and watch time. Now, I don't have, so far with Observer, I've been having a pretty good click-through rate, like of about 20 to 25%. That's pretty damn good. That means every 4 people that see my thumbnail, they're like, oh, check that out. Now, the main issue isn't the click-through rate. What happens is, if people click on your video, okay, here's what I think happens, okay? This is my uneducated guess about what I think happens. People click on your video, and because people click on your video, it gets shown more. And then if more people click on your video, it gets shown even more. Now, another big factor is watch time. And I don't know how serious watch time is in comparison to click-through rate. I don't know if one has more power over the other, or if they're equal. I don't think they're equal. I think click-through rate actually has more power over the other. Mainly because I have watched my first Observer episode 1 time, all the way through, and it has the most views. However, A Story About My Uncle has no views, and both were uploaded within a day of each other, I think. I think so. Within a day or 2. However, Observer has like 17 views, A Story About My Uncle has no views. Now, this could just be the demographic, but I'm going to try something later with this video and with A Story About My Uncle. I'm going to just click play, watch it all the way through on both, and see if any more views roll in, because I did that. Because a little weird thing about YouTube is that it logs your own views. If you watch your video, it will log that. If you click on your video and you hit view, and you hit play and you watch it, it'll log the minutes you watched, or hours, and just the view, which is 1, or more if you want to do that. Which is weird. I don't know why it logs your own views, but that could give you an edge, I think, in getting it shown more if you watch your own video. Because then it's like, oh, well, this got this many, because it's an AI, it's like, oh, this got this many views, and it has 100% watch rate, let's advertise it more, you know? Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but I think it might be. And I don't want to talk about the unspoken things, seeing that I don't know a lot about them, but supposedly, when you get a copy strike on your channel, a copyright strike, it completely messes up all of your videos. It stops recommending your content to people. It stops doing a lot of stuff. And this isn't spoken, apparently, specifically. But I'll go and look. I'll look later, and I'll do an update. But supposedly, and also, by the way, yeah, today I'll do an Observer. I'll play Observer. Sorry, I've just been taking a break. It does a lot of shit. And so, yeah, it stops recommending your videos. It's just, which is really bad. If you're a new YouTuber and you get a copy strike because you don't understand how it works quite right, and then it's completely staunch. Staunch is like stopping something. Like, I don't know how. But right, because I know it stunts your growth, basically. Your channel is going to, you know? But I'm a Hydra, so, you know, you cut one of my heads off, I just grow 2 more. So I'll kick twice as hard if I get a copy strike. Just saying. Copyright strike against my whole channel. Not like just a video. And I don't know if that's... Because you can get demonetized, but if you get a copyright strike, I think if you have too many copyrighted stuff... I don't know how copyright strikes work. However, they're not good, and they can completely ruin your channel. And a lot of channels were ruined this way because all of a sudden, YouTube, with barely any warning, kicks up this new way of doing things, and a bunch of channels start dying because they're hit with the demonetization through all their videos, because all of a sudden the rules have changed, but they were fine before. Now you can't swear, you can't have anything that's really deemed political, honestly. Because, I mean, you can't talk about war, you can't talk about, what is it? I was going to say, I guess, hate speech, but I guess that includes talking about people that are talking about hate speech, technically. You can't bring it up at all, and I don't know, it's weird. It's really weird. It's really, really weird. No, I won't face demonetization, obviously, because I'm not monetizing my videos. In fact, I don't think I ever will. Honestly, if I do want to start making money, I'm probably going to open up a Patreon or some other, or a PayPal or something. Because I don't want to deal with this. The way that this works is, like, it's a completely messed up system. The downside, obviously, to Patreon and PayPal is that you have to actually pay money. Instead of you just having fun and just me stealing your time, I take your money, which is not always thrilling. No one's really like, oh yeah, I'll give you my money, you know? So that's the issue with that. But honestly, I don't know. I don't know, man. So there's that, the whole YouTube demonetization. It's just like, it was a dream of mine. And because it was such a dream, and I was only focused on just the uploading segment, not even, I hardly put a lot of work into my videos. I just recorded and uploaded them without editing. And it's just bad. It's just bad. Bad stuff. Oh. God damn it, I stopped my recording. Because I'm pretty socially inept. When it comes to talking with people and dealing with social situations, I would actually safely say I'm socially... Retarded's a bad word. Okay, it's a really bad word to use, but that's what I am. I am socially retarded. I have issues socializing with people. And honestly, sometimes it hurts me to socialize. Like, I actually get uncomfortable, and it gives me anxiety and stress. Literally, if it's just a simple conversation, just working up the will to say hello. Let me see if I can compare it to something. Let me see. It feels like someone's holding a gun to my head and telling me to wipe my ass with barbed wire. That's what it feels like. That's the fear that it invokes in me. It's like, I don't want to do that, but I'm gonna die if I don't wipe my ass with this fucking barbed wire. I don't want to do it, but I have to. That's how I feel. Like, I want to be able to just say, hi, hello, how are you doing? You know? And have a conversation and like, oh yeah, you know, I make music sometimes. Do YouTube. You should check me out. And a shameless promotion, of course. Oh, wait, no, I'm not gonna do that. But, like, I wish I could just do that. But it kills me, because I can't. Or maybe the act of me telling myself I can't. Body, stop burping. Maybe the act of me telling... The future's scary. I hate thinking about it. So I don't. The issue with that is you can't plan anything. So... Say I do get... Because I'm socially inept, and I don't have the best common sense, if I'm not told how to do something, typically it won't register that, like, oh, this is obvious. Obviously, because it's this, you shouldn't do this. I'm just like, that's a nice looking mushroom, I think I'll eat it. I'm hungry. You know? I'm not obviously that bad, but but yeah. That's if I was starving, I probably would still do that. If I was like in a situation where I'm like, I don't know if this will kill me or not, either way I'm gonna eat it. But like it could literally say healthy mushroom and death mushroom. And I would just be like, whichever one looks the nicest, I'm gonna eat it. Even if like the death one's got flowers and stuff on it, the nice one's got a skull on it. Although I guess that's actually a pickle. I don't know which one I would pick. This is truly a, I don't know, actually. Which one would you pick? If there was a mushroom that said nice, and it had a skull on it, and a mushroom that said death, or nice, I guess, or life, and death on it, and it had flowers, I don't know which one I would pick. I'd be like, I would just not eat them. I'd be like, you know what? Yeah, no. I feel like I'm flipping a coin either way. Maybe eat them both. Solution solved. You know? Oh, wait, no, there is some stuff. This is not about my schedule, but rather about... I have issues with procrastination. Number one issue I have, I still need to work with it. I need to work on it. It's really bad. If I don't want to do something, it's not going to happen. So if I've had an issue, and I'm going to try to not do this as best I can. I have an issue of just suddenly disappearing. Like, I do it socially sometimes. I do it, socially, really, just mainly socially. I'll basically just be like, I'm out, and then just fucking leave for like a month to a year, and then come back. Well, not a month to a year. Months to a year is what I meant. Which is the longest time I've waited to come back. Lena, who has... Oh, no, she's on my live channel. I forgot about that. She doesn't really watch my... she's a really old friend. Not a really old friend. An oldish friend. Met on Amino. We talked a lot in Anime Amino. Met a lot of good people there. I met a lot of good people everywhere, but I just dip. It's something I have an issue with. Commitment and procrastination. Two of the worst issues to have is issues with commitment and issues with is a hard thing to say. Okay, issues with speech apparently as well, and I know this. I do have issues talking, which is why I'm so slow when it comes to talking and playing video games, because talking is not my strong suit in general, even though I'm fucking going off right now. But that's because I had this ready. I was like, I need to get this out, but I want to record it. So I was ready. But when I'm not ready and, like, ready to talk about stuff, doesn't happen. I just kind of go silent, and I'm like, oh, it's a video game. Oh, what you. You know, and then it's just not interesting commentary. So, I will try to fix that, and by fixing that, I mean, up next, after this, I'm gonna upload a video about me making a schedule. And then, of course, after this, I will upload, I'll upload a video about, upload Observer, that's right. Oh, man, and that game is fun. I'm having a blast playing that game. But yeah, I needed to talk. I really did. I needed to vent. Oh, shit, just remembered important life stuff. Actually, this will be separated from that. So, those are my problems and issues that I'm having. Problems, issues, and worries. That's what this video is going to be called. I'll see you in the next one where I talk about my schedule and shit. And stuff that's come up in my life. I know this is really short, but I don't want to include them in the same video just because I want people to click on this so that because they're different topics. They're pretty vast. It's my life situation right now, and then my problems and worries, which are separated. Okay. 1 second. I'll be right back. Whenever you see the next video.